Hello, Taurus. This is Fox Astrology and Tarot with your monthly astrology and tarot reading covering the month of August. This is more specific, less general than the other video I have, which you can also check out. This one is covering just mostly love. So consider what you can do to ride the wave, as we have a lot of stuff coming into you in August. So on the 3rd, we have Mercury going direct in Cancer, which is great. Communication is going to be better whether you're single or whether you're with your partner. On the 7th, we have the Sun trining Jupiter in Scorpio. We also have on the 8th, Venus trining Jupiter in Scorpio. I brought out the Two of Love because I really feel like this is going to help really, if you're in a partnership, it's going to really help with developing intimacy, with being truthful about maybe any shadow aspects you might have in your relationship, and getting to the root of maybe any conflicts or any tensions in your relationship. This is going to be a great period in your relationship to get to the root of those things. If you're single, this may not be the best time to find a new partner, to develop a new relationship, as they may be going through some internal kind of reflection, and you don't want to start off on that kind of foot. But later on the 13th, it improves as Sun is in conjunction with Venus in Cancer. This makes this a very emotionally joyful experience, aesthetically pleasing, lots of fun, lots of joy, lots of creativity in relationships. If you're in a partnership already, this is a great time to have some fun. Get yourself outside, enjoying your bodies, having some fun. This could be, pool parties, going to the beach, going to plays, going to concerts, going to, whatever. Getting out and enjoying yourself and your bodies. Maybe going to just to have fun out as a couple, enjoying your relationship, enjoying each other's presence in general. As a single person, I would definitely say this is probably a really good time to meet new people, have some fun, enjoy yourselves, get to know each other as you're enjoying yourselves. And if you're looking for a committed partnership, this is a great time to get to know somebody, as you'll see really the best version of themselves as they're enjoying what life is providing for them. They're enjoying where they're at, they're enjoying their body, everybody's feeling sexy, everybody's feeling pretty good about it. So it's a great time on the 13th in August to do that. Later on the 16th, probably it slows down. We've got some big changes, maybe letting go of some habits as Mercury squares Uranus and Aries. Communication gets to be a little difficult. You may notice if you met somebody on the 13th and things are going great, it may drop off on the 16th as communication becomes unclear. Maybe there's miscommunication, maybe there's misunderstandings, maybe there's missed appointments, delayed dates, pushing things back, rain checks, that sort of thing, as people are trying to keep their things in order, as Uranus really shakes up a lot of things and is square to Mercury. So look out for that. Try to just refocus on the details, refocus on what's working for you. On the 17th, we have Venus moving into Leo. On the 18th, we have the Sun moving into Leo. And on the 27th, later in the month, we have Mercury moving into Leo. So all three of those planets moving into the same sign. I brought out Esclarement de Foi as I really feel this is a great month for Leo. Presenting the best version of yourself, the honorable version, the one version of yourself that wants to have an impact on people's lives. Creativity, feeling admiration, feeling recognition for what you do in your life. This can sometimes be a strain on a relationship, as one person might feel the other person is asking for too much, or is requiring too much too often, too much attention, wanting to be paid attention to all the time, that sort of thing. But if you're, as a Taurus, you're going to feel like this is a great time to really enjoy each other's presence. In a relationship, this may play out more of just recognizing each other, the impact you've had. You know what, you've done this for me in my life, and I really appreciate that you've done that. Taking a time to give credit where credit is due can really improve stability in a relationship. Now, as a single person, this is a great time to get out there, maybe be seen, put on your best set of clothing, get out of your cave, so to speak, and you'll experience some pretty good results. Later on the 21st, we have Mercury trining with Saturn in Sagittarius, which is altogether a great time to manage your own routines, manage your communication. In general, if you're looking to start a relationship, this is probably a good time to send that DM, to send that text message over to that person. It's going to be a great clear time for communications. For somebody already in a relationship, the 21st is a great time for maybe making plans, solidifying details of arrangements, planning for vacations, especially with Saturn in Sagittarius. It's probably a great time to plan for whatever kind of adventures or trips you might have had planned in the future, to actually go through and get all those details squared away. On the 24th, we have Venus in conjunction with Mars. If you're in a relationship, this is a great time for Taurus, as Venus, your ruler, is really experiencing a infusion of willpower and direction and momentum and energy. There is a tendency for Mars to be super aggressive, but in this case, in conjunction with Venus, you get this infusion of aesthetic pleasure and empathy and beauty and love. So together, if you're already in a partnership, this is a very, very beautiful and fun time, very enjoyable. You may have a lot of time to be able to slow down, relax, enjoy yourself, have a nice meal, go out and buy a nice bottle of wine, that sort of thing. If you're single, you can do the same. It's just this is going to be about meeting other people that you haven't met yet. Maybe going to concerts, musics, museum, to the beach, just somewhere where you can really enjoy yourself, enjoy what you've provided for yourself, and do the kind of things that you think would be fun, that you think would really provide yourself the most benefit, the most aesthetic joy. And you'll meet somebody there doing the same thing. So be a great time to meet somebody else. And the last thing we have here at the end of the month, it could be kind of a struggle for you, Taurus, as your stability and your consistency and fixedness may get a challenge here. Uranus is in trine with Venus, Mars, and the Sun on the 26th, the 28th, and the 29th. I brought in the Bonhomme card here, the new start, the sort of the Fool in the situation, as that may be what you might feel like here and there in love. Maybe starting off on a new foot here. I don't know if this is predominantly the effect on a relationship you're already in, as this could really just mean that you are making some big changes to how your relationship works. Maybe how you communicate, maybe the things that you do together, maybe the expectations that you have of each other are set free and you're able to really experience a new kind of relationship that's beneficial. If you're single, if you're not in a relationship, this is probably a great time to meet someone new, as Uranus is really shaking things up and providing a new way of doing things, letting go of old habits, old behaviors, old memories. Maybe this is a way to find something different. If that's what you've been looking for, this is a great time to do it. So in general, that's what's going on for astrology. I'm going to pull a couple of cards just to see if there's any messages for you for the month of August that might help you on your way. All right. This is great. So for the elk, I really feel like the message here is the long perspective, the long game, the long haul. Thinking about stamina, pacing yourself, conserving your resources. This is going to be really easy for you, Taurus, as you understand really practically how this might work in a relationship. Being able to pace really the time that you spend with each other so that you don't get kind of overstimulated, oversaturated around their energy. Pacing yourself in terms of the goals that you have for each other or for your relationship in general. For the fox, I feel like the message here is to really focus on your strengths in relationships in this situation as you move through this month. Regardless of the challenges, regardless of the fun that you're going to have, try to focus really, what are the skills that you have in relationships? Try to focus on developing those and really presenting those as much as possible. Really channeling through the best side of yourself this month. Leo is a great opportunity to show that off. So make sure that you're using these skills, because as these changes are going to be happening, you're going to need something to depend on to get you through this situation. You're going to need those skills that you can really rely on, the things you're really great at, to adapt, to change yourself as you move through these situations. It's going to take depending on those tried and true skills that you have as a Taurus. So hang on to those, and it's going to work out perfectly for you. So hopefully this helps you for the month of August. I look forward to hearing your feedback. Any comments, feel free to leave them below. I'd love to hear back from you and let me know what you think. You also have my email down there, foxastrologyjon@gmail.com. I've also put my Instagram and my website if you want to get some services from me. Make sure to subscribe to if you want to catch next month's astrology transits. I also do weekly transit information for some of the transits that are really important. I do a more in detail look at them. And I also do pick a card or choose your message type tarot readings. So keep an eye out for that as well. And you have a good month. Peace.